Hey, my love. Let's start the year off with a sit down experience. First and foremost, let me say Happy New Year! Yes, we are in 2025. Can you believe it? Of course, my first video lately has been a sit down video, the beginning of the year, to just reflect and not necessarily set goals, but set goals. So let's cheers first to 2025. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to go ahead and grab your wine glasses because we're gonna get into the details. Okay? Cheers. Alrighty. So I have my phone here because I have a couple of things that I do want to talk about when it comes on to 2025 or reflecting back on 2024. I feel like some wine glasses though. Like, why my eye them so blurry in a real life? Or is it the wine? Maybe it's the wine. Anyway, today's video is a little bit different. As you can see, we're doing a sit down, we're doing a talk, and we're just gonna chit chat, have a little fun, have a few sips, because I already started to sip, and yeah, we're just gonna talk and reflect about 2024. So for me, I had lots of dreams and aspirations for 2024, but 2024 had different plans for me. Let me know in the comment section if that was the same for you. 2024 had a different direction than I actually thought it was going to be in terms of basically everything. I mean, I did accomplish a few things, but like the everyday things that I really wanted to get accomplished, some of them not even get touched, period. Like, it was non-existent. Like, what is going on? But what I've learned with 2024 was to take a leap of faith and take a chance on myself. I did that a little bit, especially towards the end of the year, but full blown in 2025. There's no question about it in 2025 what I will be doing. No, I'm gonna literally take a chance on me. 2024 beat me. It beat me, beat me, beat me. It beat my gut, it beat my cum. It beat me up, it beat me down. Like, 24 was not what I thought it was gonna be, to be honest with you. I didn't even really take a vacation in 2024. I went back into the workforce in 2023, the latter part of 2023, and I think that was like one of the worst decisions that I ever made. And I don't know if it was necessarily the company that I went with, which we won't talk about it. But who knows? Like, if you don't know, no know. That direction that I took, I think, was a very impulsive one. And yeah, I'm still happy your feet up to the day because I'm still there, but not for long. Remember, I told you that at the beginning of the year, 2025. Said it's not for long because, yeah, I need to get out of that. It puts me in a funk. It makes me super depressed. Yeah, just the thought of getting up in the morning. I'm not a morning person on an everyday basis. The only time I'm a morning person is when I'm on vacation. And the mere fact that working with this company, I couldn't even get to really enjoy vacations really, really and truly the way I wanted to. Because girl, love a good vacation and love a weekend trip. I ain't do that in 2024. I didn't do that. I didn't go to any crazy parties in 2024. I wasn't even myself in 24. Like, to be honest with you, I wasn't even myself in 2024. So I need to get back to Kima. I need to get back to Nikima. I need to get back to Kima. I need to get back to Kima on the go. I need to get back to myself. And if you're in the same situation, this is just a highlight to say, yo, me need to get back to myself. I need to get back to who I am and who I really and truly am. And 2024, you're showing me up real, real good. Like, you really and truly, truly did. I'm not to say that the entire year was a bummer. I did have a couple highlights in 2020. In 2024, there were a couple goals that I was able to accomplish that I wanted to accomplish. Not in a big, not in a major, but they were accomplished. None, needless to say. Um, I did that. Yeah. So, what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? 2025 is if you're reflecting like I am, I think 25 is just the year of leap of faith. You know, for my 2024, I said it was serenity. This year is leap of faith. This year is forgiveness. And this year is trust the process. Like I've been heavy on trust the process for a minute now, but definitely I trust the process because I think that I am so close to the not necessarily the finish line, but to where I want to be. That if I give up now, like all the hard work that I've put in would have been for nothing. And who wants to do that? Who wants to put all this work in, all this effort in, and then just give up at the last moment? Because no matter how hard things get, unfortunately, it could be worse. Like it really and truly could have been worse. Let's look back at the first parts of the year. The first 6 months of the year, I didn't do anything. I went on one vacation with my mom. I didn't take her on any vacation. I didn't do a family vacation, which I normally do. I didn't do a girls' trip with my girls. I didn't do anything. I didn't even hang out with my girls, to be honest with you. I was just in this state of, I don't want to call it depression, but I was just in a state where I was just focused. I wasn't even focused. I was just in a state where I just wanted to be by myself. And I isolated myself from the world, and I isolated myself from my friends. And it wasn't intentional, but I just felt like I wasn't any good to them, which I maybe could have been, but I wasn't any good to myself personally. And if I'm no good to myself, I just felt like I would not be good for my friends. Does that make sense? Like, the jovial person. Like, let me tell you something. To know me is to know that I am a damn fool. Like, like I am a fool. I'm a big kid. 100% at my big age, I am a big kid. Like I will sit and watch the same cartoons over and over again. That's just my thing. I love to watch cartoons. I love to play. I love to goof off. I'm a goofball. And to find myself not being that person or not even being that jovial person that I am, um, on an everyday basis, like just made me cringe. Like it was like, who am I? And I didn't want to bring that energy to my friends, or I didn't want to bring that energy to anyone. So I isolated myself. I'm not saying that it was a good thing to do, or whatever the situation is, but that it is just how I process things and how my mind works, and it doesn't necessarily work for everybody. It doesn't necessarily work for everybody. And maybe it was a point where I needed just to be by myself, just to reflect, just to take time to breathe. And when the world not go my way, man. When the world not go my way, man. I just, I just don't want to be bothered. And I think that I was in that stage majority of last year. I just didn't want to be bothered with nothing. If you go on my Instagram, you'd be like, yo, is she even still alive? Like I posted nothing on Instagram last year, really. A few pictures here and there, but nothing because I did nothing. I absolutely did nothing. I'm wondering if it was a part of me where I went into a stage of depression after Amani left. I went to the Air Force, and to be that active parent, and then okay, what? My baby boy done grown up. He's on his own, and here I am over here not doing nothing. It was like, oh my god, a reality check. Like I had to, or I'm still in the process, trying to process it. Like I try to do these weekly calls with him to say, hey, how are you doing? how are things going? Are you okay? But not to be too overbearing. Um, and I went through that stage, and I'm still going through that stage, and I'm still trying to figure out life and kind of be normal at the same time. And yes, I am married, and yes, we do have another kid, but it's a big change. So I'm wondering if that was like a part of what I was going through. On top of that, let me talk about it a little bit. I know I'm all over the place, but on top of that, I got a call in August from one of Amani's friend, and he got bit by a dog. Ripped his entire freaking mouth open. Let me tell you something. I was in North Carolina within 4 hours. You hear me, I tell you? Because all I knew is he's in the back of an ambulance and he needs stitches. What? What? Yes. So for weeks I was back and forth. After that incident, I took him home for a week. Like, look, we're going home. I took him back to Maryland for a week, and then I took him back to North Carolina, and then I went back to North Carolina again. Like, I've been back and forth. I practically live in North Carolina at this stage. So I've been back a couple times, and yeah, it was scary. Just just to get a call to say your kid is in the back of an ambulance. That shit was scary, and it was kind of a reality check to me. Like, yo, like he's out there in the world by himself, and I'm not. I can't protect him from the world anymore, and I just have to hope that I gave him enough tools or equipped him enough with enough tools to navigate his way through the world, which he's doing pretty good. And I'm super proud of him and the accomplishments that he's made so far, and the decisions that he's made to do whatever he's doing. But still, as a parent, no one wants to get that call. So that sent me now another state of depression, because it's like, oh, what is going on? It's like 10 steps forward, 20 steps backwards. And that's how I felt my 2024 was. Like, I felt like it was a year of trials and how you navigate through them. And let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. I got tested a lot in 24. Tested. Tested. When I said tested, I got tested a lot in 2024. Like, want to bring me out a character. Now, don't let the face fool you. But you see, when that bull come out, it's a different person. If you know, you know. If you've experienced me being a bull, that Taurus coming out, then you already know it's nothing to be played with. It's nothing to be played with. Like, I am not a nice person when I'm pissed off. Like, I am not. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And I say that to say, mainly because I don't mess with people. I don't. What you see is what you get. I'm a real 100% loyalty, 100%. Like, yeah. But don't go on like you want to take me for fool. Don't play with my feelings. Don't, I'll play fool, but not for too long. Like, don't do that someday, please. And I think a lot of people take my kindness for weakness and think that I'm a pushover sometimes. I don't know. I don't know if me get that energy there, like, you can do this and it's okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. Don't be especially when the Jamaican come out there. Especially when the Jamaican come out. A problem, I'm not telling us a problem. I real problem. Yes. So I think I was tested a lot with my faith also and trusting God. I mean, oh my goodness. There were so many times when I didn't think I would make it to the next level, the next stage, the next hurdle, if it wasn't for God, like God and God alone bring me through 2024. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if it's the devil that tests me. I don't know if God was testing my faith in him. I don't know what it is, but man, I tell you, I got tested in 24 a lot. Um, in so many aspects and so many avenues of being tested. You just have to have faith. You just have to pray. And there are many times when me I drive me, I say, "Yo, Father God, like, I just have to say thank you because I didn't think it was gonna work out that way, but it did, and the triumphs and the failures that came in and in between it, you're like, but that did for work that way then? Like, okay, it still worked out in my favor, but I had to go through this little thing. But just trust the process in anything that you're doing. Just trust the process, and the process doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be smooth. It's going to be a bumpy road. There are going to be hills, and there are going to be valleys, and there are going to be days when you feel like giving up, but don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your passion. Find what makes you happy. Find what makes your heart sings or what makes your heart smile, and go for it. If you're going to bet on someone, bet on yourself. And I think that's what I'm doing for 2025. Me a bet on me. Because if me a bet on me, who's gonna do it? If you don't bet on yourself, who is gonna do it? Exactly. So just take that as a lesson, you know. My goals, I don't have goals for 2025. But there are a couple things that I want to get accomplished. I want to take a couple trips internationally for 2025. Hopefully them work out because I'm damn sure never work out for 24. I want to be more connected with God, family and friends. I want to, be more connected and not so isolated like I was last year. And they're like personal goals. I want to work on myself. I want to work on my fitness. I want to work on my health. And no man, in a real life, I really think I really need to get some glasses because why me I see blur still? Like what? Let's sit to that. But no, like I know. Mm. But no. Besides that, I want to wish you guys a prosperous 2025. Sky's the limit. Um, I always tell Amani that if you're comfortable, you're not growing. So get uncomfortable, people, because 2025 we're about to become a super uncomfortable. Did I say we're going to be super uncomfortable? Like, let me tell you, you see things that I second guess myself in doing. I am doing it. Is either I'm gonna like it or I'm gonna love it. But I don't want to ever go through life and question myself. Why didn't I do it? Them way there, and I've never been that person anyway. I've always taken chances on me, and I think I'm about to take some real chances on me because I didn't last year. Oh my goodness, like to me 24 was a blur. How do you feel? Comment down below and let me know. What was 2024 for you? Did you feel like you were successful in, avenues you wanted to be successful? Did you think you could have done more? Do you think like it was a trying year? For me, it was a trying year. I didn't accomplish a lot of things that I set out to accomplish. I didn't go to a lot of places that I wanted to go. Normally, I'm a weekend trip kind of girl, and I never do that last year. Anyway, I know every year I sit on here and I make promises that I'm going to be better at vlogging. And I haven't really been that. I tried Vlogmas again. And to be honest with you, I lost my phone for like a week. It's so crazy because I have a camera, but I still vlog on my phone because I've been doing it for so long that I've gotten so used to it. But right now, guys, I'm sitting down and I'm talking to you and I'm using my camera. So that's a big step and that's a big change. And we're gonna take it and we're gonna take a win is a win. And I am learning to celebrate the small wins. So let's cheers to that one too. Mm-hmm. No matter how small or tiny it is, celebrate it. Celebrate it. I saw someone say, get some champagne and put your goals on it. And every time you accomplish the goal, you pop the bottle of champagne. I don't know, me love drinks, so that ain't gonna be nothing hard to do. What? That is gonna be a breeze. Okay, then so we need, set timelines for your goals that you want to accomplish. And I think I'm gonna do that too. Like 2025 is a big year for me. A lot of big things are happening. I turned a big 4-0 this year. It's gonna also be a 10-year wedding anniversary for me. It's gonna be also be a year that Amani turns 21. Can you believe it? Oh my god! Like I'm 21, so how do I have a 21-year-old? Anyway, so like big milestones at 2025 that I want to enjoy every single moment of it. You know what? What? We're gonna enjoy it together. So I'm not making any promises, but I'm definitely gonna try and do more vlogs on a weekly basis. Just weekly. On the weekend. I got tell on a daily come. I have it in me. I tried the vlogmas thing, lost my phone for a week, and then I gave up. But here we are in 2025. Happy New Year, guys. This year is going to be an amazing experience for both myself and you as I deliver my lifestyle and what I am doing. To keep up with me, guys, go ahead and subscribe. If you are new here, welcome. Share the vlog, subscribe, comment down below. Let's have a chit chat. Tell a friend to tell a friend and all that good stuff. Because this year we're going to have an experience. Mwah.